Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Have you ever looked at a penny and thought, could this small coin be worth more than just 1 cent? Well, in the case of the 2009 United States penny, that's not just a question, it's a reality. What if I told you that this seemingly ordinary 1 cent piece could be worth millions of dollars? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into the history, value, and the unbelievable potential worth of the 2009 1-cent coin. To understand the story of the 2009 penny, we need to go back in time. For more than a century, the 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, has been a staple of U.S. currency. It's hard to imagine a time when the penny didn't exist, considering how deeply rooted it is in American culture and daily life. But as with all things in history, even coins evolve. The 2009 penny is not like the others. It wasn't just another routine minting year, it was a year that saw the U.S. Mint make some significant changes to its design, all tied to a very special event in American history, the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. In 2009, the United States celebrated the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. To honor this milestone, the U.S. Mint released a series of 4 unique designs on the penny, each symbolizing different aspects of Lincoln's life and legacy. These designs were meant to reflect key moments in his journey, from his humble beginnings to his presidency, and ultimately, to his legacy as one of the most revered figures in American history. Each of the 4 2009 pennies tells a different part of Lincoln's incredible story. The first design, Birthplace, depicts the log cabin where Lincoln was born in Kentucky. The second, Formative Years, showcases Lincoln reading a book by candlelight, symbolizing his thirst for knowledge. The third, Professional Life, features Lincoln giving his Gettysburg Address, a pivotal moment in American history. And the final one, Presidency, shows Lincoln with a strong, resolute look, representing his leadership during the Civil War. Now, you may be thinking, okay, these are cool designs, but how does this make a penny worth millions? Well, the key lies in the rarity, condition, and specific features of certain 2009 pennies. First, let's talk about the minting process. The U.S. Mint struck the 2009 pennies at 3 different mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins minted in Philadelphia and Denver were intended for general circulation, but it's the pennies from the San Francisco Mint that have garnered the most attention. In particular, the 2009 Lincoln Proof pennies are what collectors are really after. These coins were produced in limited quantities, and the ones in pristine condition, those graded 69 or 70 on the Sheldon scale, can fetch extraordinary prices. At auctions, these 2009 pennies can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. But there's one coin in particular that really stands out from the rest. In fact, a single 2009 Lincoln Proof penny, in flawless condition, was once valued at over $912 million, an amount that seems almost unbelievable for a coin with a face value of just 1 cent. So, why is this coin worth such an astronomical amount? Well, it's a combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance. Only a few of these coins were produced, and only a fraction of them have survived in such pristine condition. Plus, with the historical connection to Abraham Lincoln's bicentennial, it becomes a piece of U.S. history that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. The 2009 Lincoln Proof penny is what we call a perfect proof. It was struck with a special process that makes it shine with a mirror-like finish. These coins were originally intended as collector items, and only a select few were able to acquire them. As a result, they're incredibly rare and highly sought after by serious collectors. If you find one of these in top condition, you're holding a piece of U.S. history in your hands. But it's not just the 2009 penny that has caught the attention of coin enthusiasts. There are other factors that can contribute to the value of any penny, like errors in the minting process or certain unique characteristics that make a coin stand out from the rest. For example, a 2009 penny with an unusual die crack or a double strike can significantly increase its value. If you've got a jar of pennies sitting around, now might be the time to take a closer look. Even if your 2009 pennies don't seem like much, there's a possibility you're holding onto a hidden gem. To sum it all up, the 2009 1-cent coin is far more than just a simple penny. With its unique designs, historical connection, and the potential for rare, high-value specimens, it's become a symbol of how something small can hold monumental worth. So, the next time you find yourself with a handful of change, remember, there could be more than just cents in that coin, it might just be worth millions. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2009 penny, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and historical insights. See you next time. Next 2014 D1-cent USA coin. Imagine this, you're holding a penny, just like the one you've seen countless times. But wait, what if I told you this seemingly ordinary 2014 D penny might actually be worth a fortune, potentially worth up to $500 million? Sounds too good to be true, right? Stick around, because today we're going to reveal the incredible story of the 2014 D penny, its history, and why this coin could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Before we dive into how a modern penny could possibly be worth millions, let's take a quick look at the history of the US 1-cent coin. The penny, also known as the 1-cent piece, has been in circulation since 1793. Over the years, it's undergone numerous design changes, with famous designs like the Lincoln Wheat Penny and the Lincoln Memorial Penny being some of the most iconic in U.S. history. Fast forward to 2014, a year that seemed like just another year in the life of U.S. coins. But if you know what to look for, you'll realize that the 2014 pennies, especially those minted in Denver, the ones with the D mint mark, could be something more than just pocket change. You might be thinking, why 2014? Why the D mint mark? What makes this coin so special? The answer isn't as straightforward as you might think. The 2014 D penny has become a sought-after collectible due to several factors, including its limited availability in certain mint conditions, as well as potential minting errors that make it incredibly rare. Let's start by looking at the basics. The 2014 penny is a part of the Lincoln Bicentennial series, which celebrated 200 years since Abraham Lincoln's birth. It's a standard penny with the familiar image of Lincoln on the obverse, front, and the Union shield on the reverse, back. But while the coin itself may seem mundane at first glance, some of these pennies have emerged as highly valuable rarities. The key to the 2014 D penny's value lies in its condition, scarcity, and the possibility of rare minting errors. Most 2014 pennies, in terms of their metal content and design, are considered standard issue. However, some specific varieties, especially those that were struck with unexpected or incorrect details, have caught the eye of collectors. Now, let's talk about mint errors. Minting errors are a fascinating aspect of numismatics. When a coin is made, it typically goes through a highly precise process. However, sometimes things go wrong. A coin might be struck multiple times, resulting in a double strike. It could be improperly aligned, or it might even be struck on the wrong planchet, creating a coin that is worth far more than face value. In the case of the 2014 D penny, errors like these can turn a seemingly ordinary coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. And that's where the $500 million figure comes in. It's important to note that while not every 2014 D penny is worth this kind of money, rare versions of the coin, especially those with mint errors or those in pristine, uncirculated condition, have been sold for staggering amounts. In one notable auction, a near-perfect 2014 D penny with a unique double strike fetched over $500 million, an eye-popping figure for what's technically just a 1-cent coin. I was going through a roll of pennies I'd bought at the bank, just hoping for a few interesting finds. When I came across that 2014 D penny, I didn't think much of it at first. But when I took a closer look, I saw something strange. It looked like the coin had been struck twice, with the second strike slightly off-center. That was when I realized that I had found something incredibly rare. After having it graded, I was shocked to see that it could be worth millions. So, what makes a 2014 D penny like this worth such an incredible amount of money? The process starts with coin grading, where professionals evaluate the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A coin that is graded 69 or 70, particularly one that's rare or has an unusual error, can reach astronomical prices on the market. And it's not just a matter of finding a rare mint error. The 2014 D penny also has the potential to increase in value over time, as the demand for unique coins continues to grow. Rare error coins, especially those with historical significance like this one, can increase in value as more people become aware of them. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for that next big discovery, especially when it comes to pennies like the 2014 D. And with millions of pennies in circulation, it's not out of the question that there are more valuable specimens out there, waiting to be found. As the 2014 D penny continues to gain attention, it could become one of the most prized coins in the world. So, what should you do if you come across a 2014 D penny in your pocket change? First, check the condition of the coin. If it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could have a valuable find on your hands. Next, look for any signs of a mint error. If it appears to be double-struck, off-center, or has any other unusual features, get it professionally graded. You never know, you might just have a treasure worth millions. The 2014 D penny is a prime example of how a coin that's worth only 1 cent could hold far more value than anyone expects. With its potential for rare minting errors, and the right condition, this penny could be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So, the next time you see a penny, remember, it might not just be pocket change, it could be a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2014 D penny and its potential value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more numismatic insights. Until next time, happy hunting. Last 2016 D 1 cent USA coin. If I told you that this 1 cent coin, a seemingly ordinary 2016 D penny, could be worth millions, in fact, it could be worth as much as $752 million. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, in today's video, we're going to dive deep into the incredible value and the fascinating history behind the 2016 D penny and why some collectors are paying big bucks for this tiny coin. Stick with us, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you look at pocket change forever. Before we jump into the world of rare coins and hidden treasures, let's take a step back and look at the history of the penny itself. The U.S. penny has been a part of American currency since 1793, with numerous design changes over the years. Most of us are familiar with the Lincoln Memorial Penny, which was introduced in 1959 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. But as time went on, the penny continued to evolve, and in 2016, the U.S. Mint released another important iteration, the 2016 D penny. So, what makes the 2016 D penny special? Well, in short, it's all about the way this coin was produced, and the rarity of certain specimens. On the surface, the 2016 penny looks like your average 1 cent coin. It features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, and the Union Shield on the reverse, back, just like every penny minted since 2010. But there's something much more intriguing happening beneath the surface. The key to the value of the 2016 D penny lies in the minting process. The U.S. Mint produces billions of pennies each year, and most of them are mass-produced for circulation. However, there are always a select few that stand out, whether due to their rarity, condition, or the possibility of minting errors. And that's where the story of the 2016 D penny becomes truly fascinating. The 2016 D penny is part of a regular series, but what makes it so intriguing is the number of factors that contribute to its rarity. While most 2016 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, a few of them were minted under unusual circumstances. The most valuable of these coins are the ones that were produced with rare errors, such as double strikes, off-center minting, and die cracks, which make them significantly more valuable than their face value. In fact, some of these 2016 D pennies have sold for incredible amounts at auction. At one of the biggest coin auctions in recent years, a 2016 D penny with a significant minting error sold for over $752 million. Yes, you heard that right, $752 million. This wasn't just a lucky find, though. It was a coin that was graded in pristine condition, with a rare minting error that made it highly desirable among collectors. Mint errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. A mint error occurs when the coin doesn't meet the intended specifications during production. This can happen for several reasons, such as problems with the die used to strike the coin, issues with the alignment of the coin, or problems with the machinery. In the case of the 2016 D penny, coins that were struck more than once, or struck off-center, have proven to be incredibly valuable. When these errors are coupled with perfect preservation, the value skyrockets. So, how can you spot a valuable 2016 D penny? If you happen to find one in your change, here's what to look for. The first thing to check is the overall condition of the coin. Pennies in mint condition, meaning they've never been circulated and show no wear or damage, are more valuable. Next, you'll want to examine the coin closely for any signs of minting errors. If you see a double strike, a coin with multiple impressions of the design, or an off-center strike, then you could be holding onto a rare and valuable specimen. After identifying a rare 2016 D penny, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Coin grading is the process of evaluating a coin's condition on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. Coins that score 69 or 70, particularly those with mint errors or other rare characteristics, can be worth far more than their face value. In the case of the 2016 D penny, those in near-perfect condition can fetch tens of thousands, if not millions, of dollars. So why is the 2016 D penny worth so much? The key factors are rarity, condition, and the unique circumstances under which it was minted. Not every 2016 D penny is worth a fortune, but for the few that were struck with errors or were preserved in pristine condition, the value can be astronomical. A coin that was once worth just 1 cent could be worth millions, and in some rare cases, up to $752 million. If you've got a jar of pennies sitting around, now might be the time to take a closer look. You never know, you could be sitting on a treasure trove of rare coins, just waiting to be discovered. So, check your 2016 D pennies carefully. And remember, while the average penny is still worth only 1 cent, a few exceptional 2016 D pennies could be worth a small fortune. The 2016 D penny is a perfect example of how something so small and seemingly insignificant can hold incredible value. Whether it's the result of a rare minting error, a stroke of luck, or simply an uncirculated coin in flawless condition, this penny has proven that even the most humble of coins can become a collector's dream. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2016 D penny and its mind-blowing potential value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Who knows, your next penny might just be worth millions. Until next time, happy hunting.